Hi everyone, I'm Sheila Johnson, and this is my five activities for the phonological awareness. So my first one is rhyming. We'll start with that. Thumbs up or thumbs down. So we have examples like pan and man. So thumbs up if it rhymes, thumbs down if it don't, and it rhymes. So we're gonna give it a thumbs up. And then we have pan and pet. So that doesn't rhyme, so we're gonna go thumbs down. And then pan and fan. So that rhymes. So we're gonna go thumbs up. And this helps with the phonological awareness because phonological is hearing it. So if they can hear that it sounds different, then they will be aware of so okay, this doesn't sound the same, so this doesn't rhyme. So the next one we have is syllables. I call it clap clap because when I was in school, this is what we did. This is how I was told and taught, and I always thought it was fun. And so we'll start with map. So ma-app, 2 claps. And then we'll do box, ba-ox. So that's 2. So next one's gonna be a little bit harder. This is more for 1st or 2nd grade. The word January is a really hard word, but my grade level is 1, so I think this really will help. And it is a bigger word, so the kids will be able to know how to break down bigger words as they get older. So the January, Jan-U-A-R-E. So that's 4. Did 4 claps. Then on the onset rhyme, did the add the letters. So T plus IN equals 10. So it's kind of like the syllables, but it's broken down a little bit different. So you'll keep those together. And then we'll do pot. P plus ot, pot. And we'll do B plus at. So B plus at, bat. Like I said, my grade level is 1st grade. Now for sentence segmentation. I call this circle up. So it's kind of like the penny push, but I kind of took my own spin on the penny push. So when pronouncing these syllables, I will follow along and go p, 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 or a, a, n, 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 in, pan, or dig, d, 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 I, I, g, 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 dig. Then we'll do a little bit longer word, dirt. All kids know dirt because all kids play in dirt. So d, 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 I, r, or I, not r, r, t, t, t. And I know that kids are able to do this because I actually practiced this on my 3-year-old cousin. So, and he now knows how to do it because he knows all his ABCs. And next I have alliteration. And one of the things I liked was the silly same game. So we have examples like positive Paul or talkative Tabia, and then exciting English. So we have the p and the p and the t and the t and the e and the e. So I think that will help students be like, another example will be like fun flower. You know, they have that, okay, it's a P, this is a P. They could correlate, this word starts with a P, that word starts with a P. And I think all of these will help tremendously because, like I said, you all have to, on all of these, you have to say it. So if you say it to the child, then the child will be able to hear it. And then they can practice saying it and they'll be able to hear it. So that helps a lot with phonological awareness, just because phonological awareness is being able to determine and hearing the letters and the sounds of the letters. So I think these 5 are really good activities and will help in future classroom.